Stevenson, West Jessamine. Coach of the Year, Scott Marsh, West Jessamine. District 8 Player of the Year, Mason Griffin, South Laurel. Lineman of the Year, Brady Hull, Pulaski County. Coach of the Year, Steve Nelson, North Laurel. And now the Class 5A Player of the Year is Marquez Hightower of Madisonville, North Hopkins. The Class 5A Lineman of the Year is Brady Hull of Pulaski County. The Class 5A Coach of the Year is William Howard of Greenwood. Congratulations to all of the KHSAA Class 5A winners. Number 5, Toby Wright. Number 7, Will Adams. Number 60, Decker Wielden. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to midfield for tonight's official coin toss. Joining us is Pathfinder, the mascot of the Kentucky Community and Technical College System. Ready to earn like a pro? Then learn like a pro at one of the 16 colleges of KCTCS.
Owensboro has won the toss, elected to defer.
Welcome back into Kroger Field on the campus of the University of Kentucky as we are set to wrap up a championship weekend. The final of 6 state championships set to be determined tonight as the Red Devils of Owensboro take on the Maroons of Pulaski County. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Baker alongside Jody Demling and the King of Stream, William Warfield. Our final of the 6 championship games tonight. Jody, on paper, this one looks really competitive.
You know, we've said that each and every game,
and
we've been right a lot of times. Yeah, this one, I'm really, really impressed with what Owensboro did last week to Woodford County, 49-6, and boy, that was I didn't see that one coming at all. But on the flip side, when you talk about that, look what Pulaski did to Atherton. Atherton, right. A team that came out of nowhere this year and had one of the best defenses in the country and just did a fantastic job. And they shut them out 14-0. So, yeah, I think this is a good one here. And I'm excited to see what Pulaski's defense will be doing against Evan Hampton.
Evan Hampton, a young man who is getting set to go to Vanderbilt. We'll talk about him some more, but what a night this must be for him. He was born in Central Kentucky before moving to Owensboro. His family is deeply rooted in Cynthiana, and he and his twin brother, Eli, both on this team. So Owensboro in the white with the red breeches, they have won the toss, and they have elected to defer. So they will kick off. And Pulaski County in the black, set to receive. And that muff for just a minute, and that's a big-time hit by Pulaski County. That looked like it was Jet McKeon. And now Pulaski will take over on the first drive of the night.
Owensboro in their 8th final all time. They're 2-5 in finals. For Pulaski, they're 1-4 in championship games.
There's a handoff up the middle, and it goes to Winston Ford. Looked like Ty Ashley got in there for the tackle. Didn't look like much, but it's a gain of 4. Here you see that tight formation that Pulaski County runs. Off the left side and more good yardage. That's Kason Brock. Ashley again on the tackle, but 2 plays and a first down for the Maroons. Here led by Coach Travis Burns. They have a record of 12-2. Owensboro under the direction of DeMarcus Ganaway Sr., and they are also 12-2.
Boy, that's just a good job by the offensive line, opening up holes right there for Pulaski County.
And I think we're going to see both teams take this kind of tack, right?
I do.
So that was number 8. Brock again on the tackle. Looked like, on the carry. Ty Ashley back there on the tackle again.
Yeah, Ashley's going to be. He's going to have most of their tackles. The junior getting some interest, and big time player and the leader of this defense tackle wise.
Will Adams, the Pulaski County quarterback, hands it off again. This time off the left side. Winston Ford on the carry. Looked like he was stopped by Trey Shemwell. But that's another first down for Pulaski County. And there you see Travis Burns. Nobody does signals or anything anymore, right? They just run over to the sideline.
It's everybody does it a little different, but yeah, nobody does real signals. Lyman in the backfield.
That run right up the middle. And that was Ford again. Landon Clark in there on the stop.
First time you haven't called Ashley's name.
Right?
Ty Ashley, 6'3", 205 junior. And for this Owensboro team, is 130 tackles coming in tonight.
Wow. It's a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. There's the fake in from the backside. How about that close? That is number 25, Amari Roney. And Adams was just trying to read this down the line. He had no idea that Roney was coming.
Nope, he did not.
So now this will be 3rd and 8 at the 44.
More pressure.
Kind of flips it out, and that ball is batted down. He tried to get it to Boone Godby.
That's Roney again. Coming up over top and knocking it away.
And so after getting a couple of first downs, Owensboro able to get a stop and force the first punt of the game. Brock back to punt for Owensboro, for Pulaski County, excuse me. And a whistle.
Timeout.
Really?
Yep.
They are calling timeout. And
I'm not sure why.
I'm not either.
At first, I thought maybe they had too many men on the field, but no, they had 11.
Looked like Trey Shemwell, who was back there to receive the kick.
Dave, for Pulaski, Travis Burns in his 3rd season as the head coach.
Yep.
8-5 the first season, 12-2, and this is he's a former Boyle County assistant. He was a defensive coordinator, I think, there for a few years.
Right.
And then DeMarcus Scanaway, first year as the head coach here for he's the first-year head coach for Owensboro, and he's a guy that's got an interesting background. He's from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah.
He was an All-American at wide receiver at Kentucky Wesleyan.
Okay.
He played for a season with the New York Jets and then came back to this area, to the Western Kentucky area, as a sports performance kind of business.
Sure.
Was a head coach at Evansville, Bosse. Then he went to Jacksonville, Florida, where he was an assistant at Christ Church Academy, and then Mandarin High School. He was the wide receiver coach, the offensive coordinator, and then comes back here to Owensboro and takes the job this year. It's like that's a crazy little. He's not from the area, but at one time was an assistant at Ohio County, so he's
sure.
He's been around the area.
Western Kentucky guy for sure
since he came to Kentucky Wesleyan. So. And his son, DeMarcus, we'll see him in a minute.
Yes, we will.
Quarterback.
Yes, we will. And so now we're ready to go. after the timeout. Boy, and they've got 11 men up. Don't know if they've seen something on the tape or not. Pulaski trying to freeze him with this long count. Not a very good kick, but it does get a good roll. And it's picked up down there by Shimwell. Trying to get to the corner, and he does. And he's got some room. Trey Shimwell, one man to beat. To the house. Touchdown, Owensboro.
Wow, Shimwell. Speed can kill you.
Right.
And he should have been tackled back at about the 20-yard line, 24-yard line. And he got his balance, went the other way, and boy, oh boy, he turned on the Jets.
Boy, I'm really interested now in what they said during that timeout, right?
No doubt.
Big play, and Owensboro takes the lead, and they have not yet run an offensive play.
Punt return touchdown number 3 for Mr. Shimwell.
Boy, that ball just got through.
Wow.
That was Cooper Ellis. And here's another look. Shimwell broke through that tackle. And then he just went up the seam. 84 yards on the touchdown return. Owensboro 7 and Pulaski County nothing. Here at the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships. With the 84-yard touchdown run. And we're told that 84-yard punt return is a new state championship record in any class. And Pulaski County trying to answer, but not a lot there for Kason Brock. Kingston Dillard on the tackle.
19 yards on the kickoff return. First and 10 for Pulaski County at the 34.
And so what does Pulaski County do now? They put together a decent opening drive, able to pick up some yards, and then Shimwell just busts one. I mean, this set for Pulaski County, not a single wideout. And how about that play? That was Winston Ford on the carry, and you saw Ty Ashley just beating off blockers and getting through there to make the tackle.
You know, the thing about that one with Ashley right there, and you can tell the athleticism that he has and why Division I schools are all over him. He's just a junior. But, I mean, he saw ball, went and got ball that time.
Yes, he did.
His father, Buster, was an all-state lineman at Owensboro and an All-American at Western Kentucky during his career.
There's another carry up the middle.
And another tackle by Ashley.
Right, Will Adams on the carry. But Jody, you know, coaches talk about the all-22, right? That's the camera where you can see all 22 players. Well, if you're looking at one side of the ball, you might just want to be looking at the all-11. This tight formation you're seeing from Pulaski County without a wide receiver, that's all 11.
Yep. By the way, that's tackle number 6 already for Ashley.
Wow.
We're on the second series of the game.
Up the middle.
Yeah,
And the
good
tush
surge.
push, and it's a first down.
Good surge. Nice job by the offensive line there for Pulaski County of just opening up just a little hole there.
First on the hit, Eli Hampton.
Here's Eli Hampton, 52 there on the hit.
47 for Pulaski County.
Somebody in the backfield before it even.
Right.
Wow. That was
A 66.
Oh, that was J.W. Muster, the district lineman of the year there. And, boy, he almost took the handoff.
He's a little fire plug, man, but he is built.
Almost took the handoff there.
No gain on the play. And now, for the first time, we see Pulaski County go to wide receivers. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. And it's a quarterback keeper for nothing. That play was absolutely stuffed.
And we have an injured Owensboro player.
I mean, that play was going nowhere.
I believe it's Shemwell back there, is it not?
It is. The man who has put Owensboro ahead with that 84-yard touchdown punt return.
No offensive plays yet for Owensboro and a 7-0 lead. You got to love that.
Hard to believe, isn't it, right? And we are deep, as you can see, in the first quarter. Shemwell now getting some help to walk off the field.
By the way, you mentioned the longest punt return, that 84-yard longest punt return in KHSAA state finals history. The previous has been that record's been out there for a long time.
Really?
1967.
Come on.
Obert Owens against for Mount Sterling against Bardstown.
Wow.
Sorry, he was Bardstown against Mount Sterling. Sorry.
Gotcha.
78 yards.
3rd and 10 at the 47. They get the play call from the sideline. 4 receivers in the set now. 1 to the top and trips here to the near side. And they run the quarterback keeper again. And again, there's really nothing there.
No, nothing at all. Wow. Gain of 1.
Adams just stuffed. And that'll bring up another punt. Now, here's the interesting thing. Is Shemwell back there? No, it's number 5. Number 5 is Kingston Dillard. As Shemwell was just helped off the field a minute ago.
Dillard is their outstanding sophomore. Shemwell's got speed. Dillard's got the same thing.
Brock gets that punt in the air. Oh, and that's what can happen. Ball on the ground, and it looks like Pulaski County's got it.
They do. And the sophomore just took his eyes off. It's almost like he looked up right as he went to catch it. Watch this. The ball comes to him, and he looks ahead a little bit just for a split second. And the recovery, Boone Godby, the junior for Pulaski County with the recovery.
And so what a difference special teams can make. The last time Pulaski County punted, Shemwell brought it back 84 yards. Then he goes out injured, and Dillard coughs it up. And there's a first down play from the Maroons on the 22. Looks like that'll be a gain of 3. They'll call it 2. Run up the middle. And off the right side, that's a nice game by Kason Brock.
Yeah, and that time away from Ashley. He's already got number 2. Ty Ashley already has 9 tackles. That time they ran away from him, and I think you're going to have to do something with him. Obviously, he's making every tackle, and he's making it hard for this offense to do anything.
Pulaski County has not put the ball in the air. Once again in the belly of the running back. And Brock off the left side will have the yardage for the first down.
Inside the 10-yard line, so first and goal.
It'll be first and goal at the 9.
At this rate, Owensboro's not going to run a play from the offense in the first half.
Looks like it unless they score here quickly. Once again, 4 receivers in the set. Empty backfield behind Adams.
Almost jumped all 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't know if Adams was pointing at that or something else. Now he'll take it up the middle and bull his way down inside the 5 to what looks to be about the 3. Ashley with another tackle, and you see him right there fighting off the block. What a nice play by that young man. So the ball spotted just outside the 3. And you see the clock continuing to roll. Only stoppage we've had is Owensboro timeout before that punt return for a touchdown. Now they go a little wildcat.
And they get in.
And Brock bulls his way in for a Pulaski County touchdown.
Really nice job there from a little surge from the offensive line, and watch that. They just, all they needed to do was get him a little space, and they did.
And the extra point kick is up and good by Bryson Mounts. 1:09 to go in the first quarter of play. And it's Owensboro 7 and Pulaski County 7 here at the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships.
Sports injuries shouldn't keep you out of the game. If you're an athlete or weekend warrior with an injury that's keeping you from doing what you love, UK HealthCare Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. We offer leading-edge surgical and non-surgical techniques, customized for your needs, goals, and sport. UK HealthCare Sports Medicine, the official healthcare partner of the KHSAA and today's football finals.
Believe in hope, in willpower, in work, in seeking, in screening, in knowing, in treating, in dedication, determination, and we're getting through this, whatever it takes. In bravery, in breakthroughs, in beating the odds. Believe in a cancer-free future.
With a kick, and I don't know whether that was a squib or a pooch or...
I don't know, but it almost went back to...
Yes, it did. And so, I believe I just heard our PA announcer, Carl Nathy, say that was fielded by Shimwell.
It was.
And that means he's back in. And this is the first offensive snap of the night for the Red Devils. pitch to Evan Hampton. And you're going to see a lot of that from that young man. He is a load, finally brought down by Winston Ford.
6 foot, 208 pounds, the Vandy signee. Just a super talented young man, and you're right. We're going to see that a lot. He is, I think, the front runner for Mr. Football.
I think he is. DeMarcus Ganaway in there, quarterback.
Yeah, there's a false start.
And Ganaway became the quarterback. Am I right about this, Jody? They lost their quarterback, Zach Anderson, about halfway through the season, right?
Yeah, and he's played in every game, but this is a team that 138 out of 196 passing. They're not going to pass it a ton, 2,500 yards, but when you got a guy like Evan Hampton back there, you don't really need to pass it a lot, right?
Exactly right. So Hampton, one of two backs in the backfield. And he gets it. And I'm telling you, that guy is a load. And he got stuffed at the line of scrimmage. And believe it or not, that is going to be the last play of the first quarter. We have played 12 minutes of football here in the 5A state championship. And we're all even. It is Owensboro 7 and Pulaski County 7 here at the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championship.
Energy. It's all about having some fun and savoring that Kentucky beef spirit. Get flexing, get cheering, and let's see those smiles. Thanks to the Kentucky Beef Council for its continued support of the KHSAA. Beef, it's what's for winners, funded by Kentucky beef producers. Fans, it's time to give a big shout out to our family of the game, proudly presented by Raising Cane's. This evening we celebrate the incredible spirit of unity and support that they bring to our stadium. So let's hear it for this outstanding family. You're the stars of this evening's show. KHSAA wants to thank Raising Cane's for their continued support of championships. Don't forget to stop by one of their 4 Lexington locations. One dream, one love, Raising Cane's. As we begin the second quarter, Owensboro with the ball on their 49, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. 4 receivers here to the bottom of the screen and 1 lone receiver up top. And they go underneath. And that pass as Ganaway hit Aiden Fountain.
Yep.
And that play good for an Owensboro first down. Their first of the night.
Fountain just 13 catches on the year. They had Hampton lined up in a slot that time. Looked like they were going to throw him a screen.
This time they go over the middle. And that's a great defensive play by Winston Ford, as it looked like he just stripped it from Kingston Leonard.
Big hit, a big hit on the quarterback there as well.
Ganaway, wow, he got it right in the chest.
Decker Weldon there, 60 with the hit.
That was a perfect form tackle as well. This time they hand it to Hampton, and he's got a hole. He's got room. One man to beat, and he'll do it. Touchdown, Owensboro. Evan Hampton.
Wow, the speed once he got through that line. Good job by the offensive line blocking for him at the initial point of attack, and then once he got past him, there was nobody going to catch him. One guy had an angle at the beginning, and look at this. Boom.
And that was, William, if we can take another look at that, I believe that was 52 Eli Hampton, who sealed the middle and sprung his brother.
29 touchdowns.
43-yard touchdown by Hampton. The extra point is good. It's a 5-play, 56-yard drive.
Owensboro 14, Pulaski County 7. KHSAA.
And take a look right here. There's 52. He got that block right there. That's his twin brother, Eli, and he's off to the races. So it is Owensboro 14, Pulaski County 7, here at the KHSAA UK HealthCare Sports Medicine Championships. Evan Hampton busts one, and Owensboro extends its lead to 14-7. And now they do a little pooch and boot it back to Pulaski County. And I believe that was Kason Brock who fielded it.
It was, and good field position.
Again, 4 plays, 56 yards. Hampton goes 43 for the touchdown.
16 yards on the kickoff return. All are 50-36. First and 10 for Pulaski County.
And here comes the Maroons offense in from the sideline.
Again, Owensboro's run 5 offensive plays and up 14-7.
And they keep it on the ground again. That is Will Adams. He took a pretty good shot at the end of that. And again, Pulaski County, as long as they have had the ball, they have not attempted a pass so far tonight.
Second and 3.
Gain of 7. Handoff up the middle. It's Brock. And that was a big hit.
Guess who? And Ty Ashley putting the hammer down at the end.
How many tackles does he have already?
11. I'm already looking up
And I don't know whether
state records.
right? Whether Pulaski County's got many more than 11 offensive snaps. Up the middle off the left side. And that's Brock again. So it looks like these two offenses, certainly Hampton is going to be the workhorse for Owensboro. And Brock doing the same sort of thing for Pulaski County.
Yeah, Casey Brock already with, let's see, that's 11 carries for 100 and should be 102 yards.
He's already over 100?
He's already over 100.
Wow. Quarterback keeper and nowhere to go. Adams was bottled up there on the near side. There's Jackson James who got in there and got a hand on him and kept him corralled until help could get there. And Pulaski County now facing a 3rd and 6. Adams, there's the first pass attempt. And it was deflected. And Pulaski County, I would think, would be punting it away.
I would think so right here.
4th and 6, 49.
Maybe not.
That offense is still on the field. And the Owensboro crowd comes to life.
Big gamble here.
Adams keeps it, and he got it.
Flag. And I think it was at the beginning of the play.
It's on the far side, right at the 50.
Illegal shift, I believe.
And if that's the case, that'll bring that play back. Good call, Jody. And now it'll be interesting to see if Pulaski boots it away, since it'll be 3rd and I believe 11. 4th and 11, I'm sorry.
Coach Burns asking what they did wrong.
Who shifted?
The back was kind of sideways in motion. And I think the receiver also just kind of moved and went and looked like he was in motion.
Yep. And now Brock is back to punt, and Shimwell back in there to receive. Oh, my gosh. That's like about a less than a 10-yard punt, maybe?
$13-yard punt.
Boy, that was...
You want to kick it away from Shimwell, but not like that. I mean, I know what he was trying to do.
That was a costly couple of plays for Pulaski County. First, the first down that was negated. And then the bad punt. They go back to Hampton. Why not? Why not? Look
Flag.
at that young man.
Late hold.
And there's a flag right there at the 40.
And Hampton had already broken the tackle and was through the line of scrimmage when
Right.
when they threw that flag. A late hold behind the play.
Boy, right there it was. It looked like they were hooked up pretty good.
Yep.
But they call it on J.W. Muster. And that'll negate the first down run by Hampton. Here it is. And look at 66 right there. Maybe he did have arm.
Yeah, he did. I think he did.
So it's 1st and 20. Ganaway calls the signals. And they go with a wide receiver screen. And that ball comes loose. It's out again. And Pulaski County has it.
That was a nice job of making something happen by Dillard, but he just lost it.
And do you remember, as you see it here, I couldn't see who caused the strip.
I mean, 5 is right there for Pulaski, Toby Wright, but I don't know that he really caused it. Yeah, he just dropped it.
Okay, so here's the deal. Remember this now. So Dillard fumbled the punt.
The punt, yep.
When Shimwell was out injured. So the last 2 times he's touched the ball, he's coughed it up.
Brian Ford with the recovery.
And so Owensboro unable to take advantage of the 12-yard punt by Kaysen. And now they have it back in Red Devil territory. Eli Hampton got the tackle there. Gain of 3.
Got to take care of the ball. 2 fumbles already.
There's a run up the middle. And he not only gets contact, he creates contact. And still pushing the pile forward.
That pile moved 6 yards at the
Didn't it, though? Kaysen Brock, look at this again. He's still churning those feet.
Brian Ford, the guy who recovered the fumble in there, pushing him along. All the offensive line.
This has been a nice back and forth battle so far. Adams giving the signal. Oh, they're just going to try that little push-tush again. The other thing that I saw right there was it was almost like he was trying to pull it out.
I think he was. No, I think he was. After he handed off, he's like, oh, no, I should have pulled this one because I got a lot of space.
That's right. Parker Burton, a wide receiver, number 4, you see coming in at the top of your screen. First time we've seen him tonight. Adams is going to tuck and run. And he stopped for a very short gain by Landon Clark. They say it's a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 7 at the 30.
Actually doing a good job of kind of staying away from Ashley the last couple series.
Only one wide receiver out. And there's Hampton in the backfield as he drops Brock. That's Eli Hampton with the tackle for loss. They say no gain. And I'm going to guess that Pulaski County is going to go again.
I would think so. I might run the same play on the 4th down before.
Let's see if Adams keeps it out of the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Can't find anybody. And now he'll run it out of necessity. Up over the 20-yard line. And there is another Pulaski County first down.
Just improvise. You know what? They were going to try to pass it. They don't pass it a ton, but he just looked down and 13-yard gain. He took a hit there.
Yeah, he comes up limping.
They call timeout.
And I think they did. I think they wanted to give their quarterback.
Owens.
Was it Owensboro?
Yeah.
All right, timeout Owensboro. Pulaski County trailing 14-7 here in the second quarter, but driving at the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships.
Would you like to use your Clark's Rewards today?
Yo, Max, you ain't got the Clark's Rewards app?
Prior to the sale, on customer-like conduct for not downloading the Clark's Rewards app.
You really fumbled on this one. Hold on, wait. I think he's going to the monitor.
Please put 20 seconds back on the clock.
Better hurry up and download.
Come on, Max. Let's go. Come on.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
We've never asked for anything to be given. We've always been ready to work in Kentucky, to play the long game, to get our hands dirty. All we've ever asked for is the chance to compete, to build something that lasts, to do it together. We've built the future before. It's time to build it again. the future of mobility.
So the ball at the 17 of Owensboro as Pulaski County comes to the line. 1st and 10, looking to tie this game up before the half. No wide receivers in there. And the give is off the right side. And that's a hard run by Winston Ford. And I believe there's a flag down.
Yes,
on the 19, just to the left of our referee. And the Pulaski guys are walking backwards. And that is a costly penalty. Before that, the Maroons had only been whistled, or flagged rather, for 1 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's a tough one there, and you get down inside the 20-yard line. You got to make that up on this play, but offensive line doing a great job so far.
I don't think anybody crossed.
Yeah, it was close, but
Adams ready to take the snap. And there he goes as he bounces to the outside.
Fumble.
That ball's fumbled. It's on the ground. Did Owensboro get it? They say they have it. No signal yet. And now it is Owensboro football. And is that Adams who's still down on the ground?
I believe it is.
There's the hit right there.
Hit.
That would be T. Green, who put his helmet right on the football.
Boy, he did.
Right there. And I don't know whether that hit is what kept Adams down or whether it was somebody on top of the pile. But there are an awful lot of concerned-looking people down there right now. Now he's up. And let's see how he walks back to the bench.
Remember the play before that, 2 plays before that, he took a big hit from Ashley over by the sideline.
Yes, he did.
Didn't.
Boy, that ball, you know, I don't know how they call it, Jody. I don't think it was intentional, but that was more helmet-to-helmet contact.
Yeah, that was it's a big hit.
So they'll go over and evaluate him. And now with just 3:36 left in the half, Owensboro gets it back at its own 20. They go right to the air. And, you know, I kind of like that. I mean, last 2 times that Shemwell had touched the ball, he fumbled it, and they go right back to him on the out route.
You know what? That's just the 6th offensive play this half.
That's
Owensboro.
How crazy is that? You ever seen anything like that?
I haven't.
To the air again. And it's another completed pass.
It's a first down.
Yes, it is.
Well, I like how Ganaway, he's going to get better and better. He's a young guy, very decisive with that throw, and got a strong arm.
Aiden Fountain caught that one. But it's good for another first down as the clock continues to run, now approaching 3 minutes left in the first half. Boy, and that ball just kind of floated on him a little bit and was behind his intended receiver, Shemwell.
Yeah, actually, he's lucky on that one because that ball kind of bounces. Could have easily been picked off.
I know they're trying to move the ball downfield quickly, but they may want to reacquaint themselves with Evan Hampton.
Hello, number 22. I have a feeling he's going to get it here soon.
but not before there's movement.
I'm not sure what that was weird. The pulling guard.
Yes.
He was definitely pulling because he got down the line pretty quick, but the center. Yeah, a couple guys false start. I think the center's fault more than anything.
Snap. They come here to the near side. Oh, boy. Look at that speed. That's going to be a face mask on top of it, isn't it?
I don't know that he was up high. Was it? They're not going to call it. So
well, that was Shimwell. Look at the end of it, though. Somebody's right there in his cage on the helmet. I mean, you see the neck turn.
Maybe under it a little bit, though.
Clock continues to move at 2:37. That ball high. And Shimwell looking for a call, and he didn't get it.
Yep, he did not.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Owensboro has one timeout left. Pulaski County has all 3 of its timeouts. And DeMarcus Ganaway has been selective when he's thrown tonight, but he's been good. Now they go back to Hampton. And he runs through a tackle. And that was Cohen Finley. It's very unusual to see that young man brought down
by one guy?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't know if Hampton got hurt, but he signaled to the sidelines.
Yeah, he limped off of there. I think he's got twisted up.
That ankle tackle, or he's cramping or something. Because he's laying down on the sideline right now.
Getting his leg stretched out. Looked like a cramp.
Well, I'm telling you, that tells you how much work people are putting in if you can get cramps on a play clock down to 3. Are they going to get it off? Just barely. And how about that? Ganaway turned what looked to be a sure loss into a big-time pickup for the Red Devils.
Wow, it was a nice job by the defense. The pressure was there. And Ganaway steps straight up and says, watch this, and goes out and leaks out to the right. There was one guy who could get him. He beat that man. And then a great block downfield by the wide receiver. Let's see what number this is on the wide receiver downfield. He let go just at the right time.
Up the middle. And no Evan Hampton, no problem. That is T. Green on the carry. Hampton is no longer on the ground over there.
He's back in the game now.
Did he just came back in, right?
He's like, red zone,
yes.
I'm fine.
Right?
What cramp?
That's a great call, Jody. It's amazing how that happens, right? I'm fine.
You got that leg stretched out.
Ganaway signaling, not calling a timeout. Play clock again at 5. Goes to the air and the out pattern. That was a big hit right there by Ford. And I don't mean to pound on this, but again, after coughing it up twice, Dillard holds on to this one.
Yep.
And the ball was thrown behind him. Wasn't a great throw.
No, they went right back. They've gone right back to him 3 times.
2nd and 5. You see the time.
Oh.
Inside handoff.
That was a direct snap to Hampton. They're going to call timeout here.
And that's Malachi Kendall, 28. Well, I know play callers like to like to go through their whole repertoire.
Yep.
But, I mean, that turnaround and hand it off to 22 has been pretty effective so far.
Yeah.
Hampton, 4 carries, 57 yards, 1 touchdown. He's averaging 14.3 per carry.
How big is this, though, in the final 22 seconds if you can get some points? No more timeouts for Owensboro, 14-7, and you get the opening kickoff. You get the kickoff of the second half. So, Coach Ganaway and his crew trying to draw up a play here. I don't know that you can. Yeah, I guess you can run it and get back up and.
Owensboro's out of timeouts. You could get up and clock it.
Well, but it's third down. So,
well, that's a good point, Jody. I think then you go back, and I'm old school guy, but you call 2 plays in a huddle.
Yeah.
And I give it to Hampton.
One of the two definitely give to Hampton. I think I might throw it here first.
And if you don't score, then you stop the clock.
Uh-oh, look at this.
This looks like they're lining up in gym class. And now did South Warren had to call, or South Warren, what is wrong with me? Pulaski County called the timeout.
That was Hampton in the Wildcat again, just like we saw before. But that formation just kind of weird. Straight line with all 11.
I saw somebody do it yesterday.
So many formations and things you can do now.
Right? But the number one thing you better do is communicate with the officials.
I was going to say, that's a play right there that I guarantee you they told the officials beforehand. Here's what we're going to do. Because if I'm an official and I see 11 guys line up straight in a line, I'm probably going to throw my flag.
That's right. That's right. Unless you know it's coming. So let's see what kind of defensive adjustment there is. Knowing the kind of athlete he is, I got to believe that Hampton can catch the ball, right?
Yes.
So you sneak him out?
They ran that play earlier where he went out for a screen and then they threw it down the field.
Right.
I mean, if you get him a screen pass, he's going to get the 3 yards. I mean, if you snap the ball to him, he's probably going to get the 3 yards. That's the thing.
All right, so here we go. 3rd and goal at the 3. And here's Hampton in the Wildcat once again. Now they do this. Good gosh almighty. Hampton gets it. And he stops short, and they got to get up. 16, 15. They got to set the ball.
And they know they've got another play called, but it's a matter of are they going to get it off here?
5 seconds. They will get it off. Hampton again. And he gets in.
That's just all effort from Evan Hampton right there. He stopped
final
short.
Stretch. Oh my gosh. We haven't seen a signal yet.
Yeah, they could. The guy on this side signaled touchdown.
Look right there,
and
then
down.
He's in.
He's not down because he's laying on bodies.
Here's a great view of it. So they got him down around the legs. He's not on the ground yet.
Nope.
He just kind of body surfed over those bodies at the bottom of the pile.
Wow, what a play there.
Last play of the first half.
All effort.
Second game in a row we've seen a score on the last play of the first half. And that kick is good. So the first half comes to an end. And look how pumped up the Red Devils are. Evan Hampton maximum effort. And it's Owensboro 21, Pulaski County 7. Halftime is next, and then we're back with you on the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships.
I'd like to thank our physicians and athletic trainers for providing coverage for today's game. UK HealthCare Sports Medicine wants to keep you safe and healthy.
The energy, the passion, the love for the game. Don't let anything get in the way of it. Team Kentucky is reminding you to love the game responsibly. If you or someone you know needs confidential support, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Sports are about skill, teamwork, and having fun. But when problem gambling gets in the mix, the love of the game can start to fade. The best players know when to walk away and play smart. Team Kentucky is reminding you to love the game responsibly. If you or someone you know needs help, call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential support.
Sports injuries shouldn't keep you out of the game. If you're an athlete...
Fans, let's take a moment to recognize our NECO parents of the game. NECO Foster Care proudly celebrates the incredible parents and guardians who go above and beyond for their student athletes. Congratulations, this evening's NECO parents of the game. Thank you for your support to Kentucky high school sports. If you have questions or are interested in becoming a foster parent, please contact your local NECO office. We'd love to walk alongside you as you begin your fostering journey.
Sports injuries shouldn't keep you out of the game. If you're an athlete or weekend warrior with an injury that's keeping you from doing what you love, UK HealthCare Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. We offer leading-edge surgical and non-surgical techniques, customized for your needs, goals, and sport. UK HealthCare Sports Medicine, the official healthcare partner of the KHSAA and today's football finals.
Fans, it's time now for the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine Puzzle Race. Each team will race to complete their puzzle as fast as they can. First team to finish their puzzle wins bragging rights and a prize, courtesy of UK HealthCare Sports Medicine. All right, teams, are you ready? On your mark, get set, and go! Looks like the team from Owensboro Catholic got a good start. The final pieces going in. Can we get there? We're almost there. And there's your winner. Congratulations, Team Owensboro Catholic. Special thanks to UK HealthCare Sports Medicine, the official healthcare provider of the KHSAA. Fans, it's time now for the Clark's Pump and Shop Return, Refresh, Refuel Relay Race. Our contestants will be racing to win a gas card, courtesy of Clark's Pump and Shop, the official fuel of the KHSAA. All right, racers, get your engines going. On your mark, get set, and go! Down the stretch to go. Get ready to hand the cars off. They're full of gas, and they're headed back. It's night, here we go. gas card, courtesy of Clark's Pump and Shop, the official fuel of the KHSAA.
Hey everyone, it's Andy. In Kentucky, we know it's okay to not be okay. Addiction has a devastating effect on our communities, and we have lost too many of our loved ones to this disease. Our promise is that no one who walks the road to recovery walks it alone. When we increase access to treatment and support, we see real results. That's why we've seen overdose deaths decline for 3 straight years. Please know there's hope. All you have to do is call the number or visit the website on the screen. You are loved and you're not alone. We care about you and Team Kentucky is ready to help. Remember, we're in this together.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
The Kentucky Office of Highway Safety is teaming up with the KHSAA to remind motorists to play it safe behind the wheel. Obey the speed limit, drive sober, buckle up, and put the phone down. Spare yourself a ticket and possibly a life. Be safe, Kentucky. Learn more at kyhighwaysafety.com. Sports fans, sometimes accidents happen during the game. Sometimes accidents happen during our daily lives. When you are injured, call the family firm that's for the people. The firm that's for Kentucky. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. We are everywhere for everyone. Just a phone call away. Dial pound law. That's all. That's pound 529. There's only one you. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. Be ready for your moment by fueling your body and your potential with 10 essential nutrients and one simple ingredient, beef. It's what's for winners. Funded by Kentucky's beef producers.
We've never asked for anything to be given. We've always been ready to work in Kentucky, to play the long game, to get our hands dirty. All we've ever asked for is the chance to compete, to build something that lasts, to do it together. We've built the future before. It's time to build it again. The future of mobility.
Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. With over 2 million phone calls last year alone, more people in more cities across America want more. When you hire Morgan & Morgan, you're also hiring a family business. And after 35 years, we now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America, fighting for you. Injured, call Morgan & Morgan. For the people.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle
safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
just about set to kick things off here in the second half of our final state championship game here at the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships, the 5A state championship game, and it's Owensboro leading Pulaski County by a count of 21-7. Dave Baker back with Jody Demling and the King of Stream, William Warfield, our entire Prep Spin crew.
It's getting colder, Dave.
Yes, it is, brother. And I think it's getting colder for Pulaski County, at least right now. They give up that touchdown on the last play of the first half, and now they have to kick the ball back to Owensboro.
Yeah, it was a tough ending to the half for Pulaski as they go an onside kick. It doesn't go 10 yards, but I don't know that it matters because Owensboro recovered it. It didn't look like anybody else touched it to me.
There's a flag down. I don't know if that was so much of an onside kick as it was one of those line drive things. I don't know.
Are they calling a procedure? They'll have to kick that over if it's a legal procedure. Where's the White House? Yeah, he called legal procedure. Kick it over again.
Yeah, that looks like what they're going to do.
Yeah, I don't know what that – it was kind of a – because he kind of trailed it. You know what I mean? The kicker went after it.
What do you think that kick was, William? Was it an onside or was it just a line drive? Well, I was looking to see if I could see it again, but we're getting going with stuff now.
Didn't work no matter what.
And here we go, yes.
That's one right there.
That's a little
better.
But anyway, so
Chris Coy, catches that one and goes straight down in good field position.
Right. I knew that, but I just didn't know if it was a line drive or he bounced it off the ground. What? Okay. So here we go. Owensboro back to work, 1st and 10 at its own 40. Boy, that was a big hit right there.
Dillard hanging on to it, though.
As Ganaway made the completion out there.
It seems like they've thrown it a lot, but they just haven't had many plays. So
4-yard gain, and you see Dillard coming out. Boy, he took a shot.
He took a shot there.
Holding his hand.
17 offensive plays in the first half.
That's crazy.
For Owensboro. And they lead 21-7.
Ford on the hit there. And here come the Red Devils, 2nd and 6. And there's all kind of movement there. Everybody moved except the quarterback. I don't know if the
center, something going on with the snap because that's the second time they've done it. Probably should have been called another time. And Ganaway goes up to the center and they talk about it and he pats him on the head there. Not sure what the issue is. Everybody went that time, even the receivers.
Yes, sir. So I think this is the first time we've seen 4 receivers from Owensboro. Punch set here at the bottom. Here comes the pressure. Boy, and Hampton ran right past it. That was right where Cohen Finley was coming on a blitz.
Just went right by him.
He just burst through that hole.
And he is built and he's fast.
Yes, he is.
And that's a combination that is very, very difficult to bring down.
Ganaway looking deep and wide open, and that's a touchdown, Owensboro. Shaden Morris. And he was wide open.
And the young man's got an arm. Tell you what, look at that.
Boy, that's just a swing and a miss right there on that coverage. I mean, Somebody just let him go, or somebody thought help was going to be there. My goodness. Boy, and he's made those extra point kicks, but they have not been much over the crossbar.
No, they haven't, but they're good.
Yes, they are. Only took Owensboro a minute and 31 seconds to score here in the third quarter. It's the Red Devils 28 and the Maroons 7 here at the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships. And Owensboro's set to kick it off again. Boy, I was wondering who Owensboro lost to.
First 2 games of the year.
Right?
2 pretty good teams.
Yeah. And obviously that schedule helped them get ready for this.
38-7 in the opening week against St. Xavier, and then 35-0 to Christian Academy.
That kick returned by Brian Ford. And there is a Maroon still down on the field.
Can't tell a number. Eli Hampton goes over and whoever it is gave him a little pat on the helmet. I'm looking at the lower left leg.
Yep.
He's going to get up and get helped off.
And that is 59. Colton Kane. That was a 41-yard touchdown pass. It only took the Red Devils 3 plays and about a minute and a half to score. Nice play up the middle. And boy, the smallest guy on the field. Who is that guy? T. Green. They list him at 5'9", but I mean, that's incredibly generous. And he just went down low and took care of Kason Brock.
He plays the safety position, and boy, he is very aggressive when he's coming up and tackling, and he's going to go low on every one of them. He knows he's got to.
he could do that without going low. Here's Brock again off the right side. Looks like he'll be up near the first down marker. Boy, look how small he is compared to some of those other guys.
Mm-hmm.
But man, is that dude tough.
He came in the running back position when Hampton went out for a couple plays with a cramp earlier.
Yep. They call it a first down, 1st and 10 at the 33. And nice drive. And carrying tacklers there. I believe that's Brock.
That's going to be a first down.
No, it wasn't Brock. But it is a gain. Good for a first down at the 44.
Brock in there this time. Runs into a wall that time.
Ashley got another tackle.
He was stuck on 11 for a long time. Still pretty good night.
11's a good night's work. That was Kaysen. He was tackled by Roney on that 11-yard pickup.
Kaysen Brock, 144 yards.
And he gets it again.
And Hampton. Eli Hampton having a big night.
That dude has got a motor that runs in him. His brother is much more, I mean, he plays hard, but he's got much more of a calm exterior.
Yep.
You don't reckon they were playing ball out back when they were growing up?
No,
and got
never.
into anything?
Never.
Twin brothers.
Both really good baseball players.
Yep. Adams pass.
Oh, and he dropped it. He picked it off and dropped it as he was trying to stay in bounds.
Had it right in his hands. And so no choice but for Pulaski County to go for it on 4th and 9. Owensboro defense getting that call from Hampton. And that ball's out of bounds. And Owensboro will take over. And you know, we talked a lot about the Hampton brothers. They come from a great athletic family here in the state.
Mm-hmm.
Their grandfather, Pops, I think is what they call him, Doug Hampton, was an outstanding high school and college basketball referee. You're much younger than I am, Jody, but he was the guy that called, he was the trail official that called the Paul Andrews heave.
Oh, yeah.
Good, and was on the court for that. Ganaway going up top again.
Oh, he just missed it.
Oh, he did just miss him.
Ooh.
I think they're just going to keep doing that, and that'll give Evan Hampton maybe a night off. So his uncle John has been a longtime SEC official and was a really good baseball player at Harrison County and then went on to play at UK. And his dad, Brent, was a great player. And Brent is still right now one of the top basketball officials in the country.
The ACC Big 12, I believe, is what he does.
Yep.
He's not doing a game tonight.
I bet he's not, right? And there's Evan, and you don't see that much, but he was stuffed right there. They go in low, and it's Cohen Finley who stopped him for no gain and maybe a loss. They do call it a loss of 2.
I bet you the amount of times he has been stopped for a loss this year are probably you can count them on one hand.
I bet you can. And Ganaway looking for the play call. Boy, and a whole lot of trouble coming. Now he's able to get some of that yardage back, but it'll be well short of the first down.
Where is it going to be spotted at?
Looks like at about the 40, 45.
4th and 9.
I think they're going to go. They're staying out there.
Yeah, I would go. I mean, if you punt it here.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with the call. At the 44.
Only thing I might have done is if I'm going to go, I'm going to go for it. I think Big 22 might have carried it again on 3rd down.
All right. And now Owensboro's going to take a timeout. So it's Owensboro 28, Pulaski County 7. 6:28 to play in the third quarter here at the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. With over 2 million phone calls last year alone, more people in more cities across America want more. When you hire Morgan & Morgan, you're also hiring a family business. And after 35 years, we now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America, fighting for you. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. For the people.
So Owensboro back out and going on 4th and 9 from the 44. And he got it just past the stick. Great route. Great catch. Again, that was Kingston Dillard, who had those two tough drops early in the game.
He comes in motion, and he doesn't stop. And as he goes, he just does like a loop out there.
Right.
Goes right past the stick, turns around, and Ganaway hits him right there. Just a really good play call.
Here's Hampton. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
The body control.
Right? So with a gain of 18, that'll be Hampton's 9th carry for now 79 yards. Little screen pass. And will it be enough? They're trying to help him into the end zone, but wow, who was that? Muster, 66, was literally trying to pull him into the end zone. I think you can push, but I don't know that you can pull.
You can't pull, but, man, look at him. He gets the contact. There he goes.
Watch Muster right there. He's got his arms around his waist.
First and goal at the 3.
And there's your formation.
Here comes that play again.
Oh, and how about Hampton's brother Eli getting out there and getting a kick-out block that got him into the end zone.
Hampton blocking for Hampton, getting them in the end zone, and boy, oh boy, when they come out in that formation and it's off center, so you see there's just a center and a guard on the right side, and he snaps it to him. And visually, when you're playing defense, you're looking at that and you're like, okay, he's the running back.
Right.
He's the running back. Well, he's actually the quarterback in that Wildcat formation. It's just nothing you can do.
I like the innovation, but am I overstating things to say That just seems like an awful lot of pre-snap movement just to hand the ball to Hampton.
Just give him the ball.
Right? And the extra point kick is good again.
Super talented young man.
35-7, Owensboro leads Pulaski County. 5:07 left to play in the third quarter here at the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships.
This is where worry turns into relief. Where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK HealthCare, the power of advanced medicine.
Owensboro in complete control of this one. Red Devils lead it 35-7. And that ball fielded by Brock. And now a little extracurricular. So the Owensboro scoring drive, 7 plays, 45 yards. It took 2:16. The final 3 yards by Evan Hampton.
By the way, that's 3 touchdowns for him, and that's going to be the penalty right there. But will they get him for the retaliation also? So the first one, the flag, we'll see.
So that's a personal foul against Pulaski. And when that big snowball starts going downhill, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
For Evan Hampton, though, 3 touchdowns tonight. That puts him the 82 yards as well. Puts him over 2,000 yards for the season.
That's crazy.
And 31 touchdowns now for Hampton.
82 yards on 10 carries, an average of 8.2. Oh, gosh. And Eli Hampton almost had him one. Did you see him out there?
His eyes got really big. And he's like, they've got this one.
Will Adams did not see him. There he is right there in coverage. And he had nothing but artificial grass in front of him. So that's a gain of 5 on the play.
And that was that one for Owensboro. Xavier Conrad, a senior, in the backfield right when the handoff, and he missed the tackle and just kept with it, and ended up getting the tackle a couple yards downfield.
So 3rd and 3 for the Maroons. And they're not going to get it. Brock stuffed up the middle.
Boy, that linebacking group of Hampton and Ashley, dudes are just making plays.
Kobe Pullum in there as well. And no give up in Pulaski. They're going to go for it on 4th down again. 4th and 3.
1 for 2 on 4th down.
Hit the backfield. And I don't think he got there.
Nope, about 2 yards short, 1.5 yards short. Man, that was
Right?
Not even close.
Just that push that Owensboro defensive line got.
Very, very, very impressive. And you know they're going to score. You know they've got a good offense with Hampton, and Ganaway's getting better and better each game. Well, I'm telling you what, this defense is nasty.
Boy, and they have got Hampton in the shotgun again. No, they don't. There's Ganaway. And did he get it? Yes, he did. That's going to be a touchback. That's Adams, the quarterback.
The receiver either ran the wrong route or got the coaching staff over there upset. I thought maybe the receiver got tackled like going out of bounds.
Well, I mean, he was ridden. I saw him way out of bounds. Look up at the top of the screen. It was a go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He got knocked out of bounds.
Yes, he did.
And it was Toby Wright who was doing the knocking.
Yeah, I mean, there was no way. I mean, it's like, hold on, there's no receiver down there. Oh, he just got knocked out of bounds.
They were trying to run the old out and up. And they got the out, but there was no up because he was over right by those sponsor signs. And so Pulaski County gets it back and goes to work 1st and 10 at the 20. Nice pass there. Adams completes it to Parker Burton.
Just the second pass completion of the night. The first one, the one that went through Eli Hampton's hands there. So after missing on their first 4 attempts, they've completed 2 in a row.
How about that? Gain of 10, first down. Little swing pass out to Kaysen. He's got some room now before he's finally knocked out of bounds. Kaysen Brock.
Kaysen Brock is a workhorse.
There have been very few times tonight where he has not touched the ball in some form or fashion. Adams back to the air, and that one is batted down. Not sure if Xavier Conrad got that or not.
I think it was Conrad.
And it almost bounced back to him. Adams going to keep it himself. Done that several times tonight. Ran through a tackle, and finally it was Muster who finished him off.
Yeah, he ran through, and it wasn't just any tackle. It was Ashley and Hampton both over there trying to tackle him.
Boy, and he is hurting. Every time he gets up, he's tugging at those pads in the back. And you can see that he's got a little hitch in his giddy up, and he is still out there battling despite the score. Brock.
Owensboro 35-7 trying to win their 3rd title. They haven't won one since 1986.
No kidding.
74, they beat Middlesboro in 2A and 86 3A.
Adams on the sneak gets the first down. And the clock starts again as we approach the final minute of period number 3. Adams swings it to the near side. That pass is complete. And And Winston Ford gets positive yardage out of it.
Tell you what, the little short passes that they've thrown on this drive, they look.
It's kind of slowed that pass rush down too, hadn't
pretty
it?
solid.
Adams looking. Nothing there, and he throws it away.
And he's down and gets back up slowly there again. Pulaski fans wanted a late hit.
Third and 2. Adams from the gun. There's that pass again. Boy, and that's a nice tackle over there.
That'll be the last play of the third quarter.
That was Roney who made that tackle. And that's the end of the third period of play. We'll come back with a 4th and 1 for the Maroons. All Owensboro right now, 35-7 over Pulaski County here at the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships.
Sports injuries shouldn't keep you out of the game. If you're an athlete or weekend warrior with an injury that's keeping you from doing what you love, UK HealthCare Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. We offer leading-edge surgical and non-surgical techniques, customized for your needs, goals, and sport. UK HealthCare.
Set to go here in the fourth quarter of play. The final KHSAA State High School Football Championship still to be awarded here in Class 5A. And Pulaski County facing a 4th and 1. And, boy, I don't know. That's pretty close.
I don't think he...
Oh, yeah, he got
it.
A good spot.
Yeah, he got it. He got a good spot.
I think that might have been a generous spot, but be that as is may. Brock, I'm sorry, not Beck.
Brock lost one there.
Jackson James in on the stop.
Eli Hampton all over the place.
And he's not only all over the place, but he's running the show out there, as you can see.
Oh.
That's a tough hit right there now. Perfectly clean. But they had Winston Ford in a sandwich.
Yeah, and Ford had to kind of twist his body to try to catch that. Just in a bad spot there.
And you've got an injured player back there on the ground.
It's Hampton.
Looks like it, but now he's up.
I think he's got a cramp. Maybe.
Need to check what those dudes got for pregame meal because both of them have gone out with cramps. And immediately you see him drinking some water, Gatorade, whatever he's got. I don't think anybody called timeout, so let's get him back out.
I mean, you don't think on a night like this, cramps are...
You wouldn't think so, would you? Did you ever do the pickle juice thing? I love pickle juice.
Do you really?
Oh, I do.
Can't say as I do.
Okay. And there's a middle screen. That gets a first down for Pulaski.
Just like our last game, the 6A game, Trinity 28-14, South Warren outgaining them in yards, and that play right there.
Adams had that ball batted down. Hampton running back in.
That last play puts Owensboro 273 and Pulaski at 272 total offense.
Wow. Adams again swings it out. And look who's there. Hampton back from the cramps as he gets a tackle. And you can see him going back and forth, I believe, with his coach over there.
Just needed a drink, quick drink.
Right.
The linebackers combined between the two of them, Hampton and Ashley, now have 25 tackles.
It's getting her done. That's going to be a hold. And that score is going to come back, I believe.
Yeah, Adams, give him a lot of credit. Boy, he's shown some fight tonight, but that one's coming back.
Look at him. I mean, he is just, he will be a sore lad in the morning. I don't know whether he's not hitting the switch or what, but our referee, John Smoot, has been Micheless throughout this game.
They always seem to not figure out how to do that.
All right. But we haven't heard much from him literally or figuratively. Only 8 penalties in the game, 4 against each team. Now it's 3rd and 20. Oh, boy, that was a hog tie right there. And Adams throws it out of bounds. And so Pulaski County will go again on 4th down.
3 of 5 on 4th down. This is the 6th opportunity they've tried to go on 4th down.
Adams. And it's picked. Oh, and look who it is. And then Adams comes back in and gets a shot on him after the pick. But it is 21 T. Green.
He got him one there. Boy, he got a shot at the end, too, doesn't he?
From the quarterback. From the guy who threw the interception.
Then he comes out in the offensive huddle.
giving Hampton a break. And we also see DeMarcus Ganaway back in there. That ball's on the ground, but he stays inbounds, and the clock continues to run. I'm sure this is big-time frustrating for Pulaski County, but they have had a great season.
They really have, 12-2, and again, the losses for Pulaski, they lost to Johnson Central back in the 2 weeks in a row, Johnson Central and then South Warren. And, this is just a buzzsaw right now the way that Owensboro is playing.
That ball slipped out of the hands of Ganaway. And, there's a common theme here. A lot of these teams that are here playing in the state championship game have lost to other teams who are playing here in the state championship game.
Yep. I really think in order to have a successful team late in the season, you have to play good teams early in the season.
I agree.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, you can beat up on teams that are not very good, and it's going to look good, and your stats are going to look good. But in order to be a good team here at the end of the year, you've got to do that.
Ganaway completes that pass.
And I also think you got to be able to run the ball.
Everybody who's won can certainly do that. That was Aiden Fountain on that catch. It's going to be short of the first down. And Owensboro is going to punt, and they've done precious little of that tonight.
And who's their punter?
Well, I think they're going to punt.
Mr. Hampton, Eli.
Young Eli. And there's Adams, the quarterback, who makes the fair catch.
He's like, I'm not taking a hit on a punt return.
And it looks like he's done for the night. You see him taking that wristband off with the plays. And so I imagine we'll be seeing a number of backups getting to get their chance to get in the stat book here in the state championship game with just 7:32 to play. Nope, he just took the play thing off. And then here's a nice gain. And it's number 20, Winston Ford, who picks up the first down.
Owensboro does have a bunch of new guys, especially the two. Let's see. No, Eli Hampton's in there, but Ashley is not in there.
That was a gain of 26. Keeper by Adams.
He just fights his way. Boy, he is an impressive young man. Just his grit and his toughness.
That's another first down after a gain of 10.
At the 30-yard line.
It's over 300 yards for Pulaski now.
And only 7 points to show for it. That's like that stat where you leave like 10 or 15 runners in scoring position, right?
Yep, it is. Let's see what the whole time of possession. Not accurate right now. It says Owensboro's only had the ball for 2 minutes. I don't think that's right.
No, that would not be right.
Not too far off from that, but
just a bit outside. 2nd and 10. Adams' pass incomplete. They tried to do the middle screen.
Look who broke it up.
Yep, Eli Hampton. They were trying to go to Ford, who just had that gain of 26. And it's 3rd and 10 now at the 30. And Ums took a shot when he threw it, and that one is picked off. And who got that? It was 25, Amari Roney.
And he took a shot.
Right in the chest from 13, Kobe Pullum. Clean hit, but it was a big one. Now I got to believe with a 1st and 10 at the 11 and 6.5 minutes to play, Owensboro is going to do everything they can to run some clock.
Dave, here's a stat for you. Ty Ashley with 14 tackles.
Wow.
Only 5 players in state final history have had more.
Didn't he have 10 or 11 of them in the first
11
half?
in the first quarter, basically. Only 5 guys, though, with more.
Here's Hampton. He brings it up to the 20. Should be a 2nd and 1.
And I'm looking at the record book. 21 tackles is the most ever
in
a game. Mike Lane from Russell over Woodford County in 1978.
Wow. Handoff.
Little guy.
Up the middle. It is T. Green, and that's good for a 1st down.
Looks like Hampton, after that last run, back out.
He's still 9 yards short of a 100-yard game. Green again. And it sure, Owensboro's just going at their normal pace. I mean, they're still snapping the ball with 17, 18 seconds left and going no huddle. This time they get that play clock under 10.
All that movement and moving people around for the same play.
And that's okay.
Yep.
At this point in the game, it's okay.
Yes, it is.
They just want to keep that clock running. And even though the score is what it is, there has been some hitting tonight.
There has been, and this has not been, I mean, it's a lopsided score, but I haven't felt like that they've been outmatched until that play right there. Pulaski County had more yards.
Right.
Here comes Hampton back in. Will he get his 100 yards? We got both backs in.
3rd and 3 at the 46.
Look at the difference in the size.
Right? Isn't that crazy? They got him listed at 5'9". And here they go to Hampton. And he gets enough for a 1st down. Clock will stop just long enough to move the chains. And then they'll start again. Hampton's been a little gimpy here.
Yeah, he has, and that's why
And he's going back out right now. He had that, I guess he had the cramps. And now somebody from the sideline, I guess they haven't had to say anything, but they can slow things down by just being a little more deliberate in terms of getting the play call in.
Yep.
Here's Green.
So Hampton's going to finish his career with over 5,200 career rushing yards.
How about that? What a story.
And 82 touchdown runs. You know, the interesting thing is that Drew Hall, who's their defensive coordinator, was second all-time leading rushing until Hampton passed him early in the year at 4,400. It's kind of like cool because he's your defense. That's the defensive coach, but he was a good running back in the 90s.
And that's a nice gain on the pass.
And right as they
dump the water on head coach DeMarcus Ganaway. How about that? So watch right at the end here. Plays over. Coach isn't looking. There you go.
Oh. Good.
First year head coach, and he gets himself a state title. Green again. Spun around. And now Owensboro is going to take a timeout. And we will as well. 35-7. The Red Devils 2 minutes away from a state championship here on the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships.
Believe in hope, in willpower, in work, in seeking, in screening, in knowing, in treating, in dedication, determination, and we're getting through this, whatever it takes. In bravery, in breakthroughs, in beating the odds. Believe in a cancer-free future for all of Kentucky. Believe in Markey.
And off of the timeout. Owensboro back to the line. 2nd and 9 at the 28. And they're not concerned about the score. They just want to run this timeout, let the celebration begin. Ganaway. First time we've seen him get out in space like that.
Yep.
And he made the most of it.
How cool is that? Dad's first coaching job, and you get to be the quarterback. And, oh, yeah, by the way, you get to lead him to a state championship.
How about that?
Really cool.
And they're bringing Hampton in, and this looks like the victory formation. And that's a nice, nice gesture. First down, they won't need to snap it anymore, I don't think. What a ride for the Red Devils.
Wow, pretty cool.
And Pulaski County, as we said before, nothing to be ashamed of.
No, not at all.
No, they're hurting, but they had a great, great season.
And a great game tonight. I
Yes,
tell you, the
they did.
score looks worse than really what this game was.
You're right. And while we have a chance, as this clock runs down, I want to say thanks and congratulations to Commissioner Julian Tackett and all of the folks at the KHSAA for another great championship weekend. Our buddy Brian Milam, his first weekend as the new sports information director.
He can do a little better with the weather next year, can he?
Thank you, my friend. Always great working with you.
It's fun. It's been good.
Yeah. The King of Stream, William Warfield, and our entire Prep Spin crew. And that's the last time they'll need to snap it. There you see Hampton taking off that helmet, and the celebration is on.
The third title for Owensboro.
The Red Devils win the 2025 Class 5A State Championship 35-7 over Pulaski County. Jody, final thoughts.
It's been a long time for Owensboro to do this, 1986, and boy, that was impressive tonight. Only, what was it, 3 snaps in the first, 5 snaps in the first quarter.
In the whole first quarter.
In the whole first quarter, and they led 17 snaps in the whole first half, and they led. Special teams were good. Defense, 14 tackles from Ty Ashley, awesome.
Wow. All right, we're going to keep the stream going because we've got the King of Stream, and we're going to have the presentation of the trophies for the individuals and for the teams. But we're going to say goodbye from all this talking right now. So for my broadcast partner, Jody Demling, for the King of Stream, William Warfield, and our entire Prep Spin crew, I'm Dave Baker saying so long from Kroger Field, the UK HealthCare Sports Medicine State Championships, and we'll see you next week because we've got cheerleading on Friday and Sunday, and then the State Dance Championships on Sunday. Thanks for being with us. So long, everybody.